A lot of you have been asking me about my mom. Is she still even in China? Why haven't I made a video with her in a long time? Well, the truth is, my mom is right here. My mom has just been very, very busy. But I read your comments and I know you want to know all about my mom's life and how she's been settling in, because my mom has been living in China now for 3 full months. So let's hear.
Working for 3 months.
Working for 3 months. So let's hear everything. Okay, Ma, so let's go. So I think the biggest question is, because I don't even know this answer. And by the way, I didn't even prepare my mom for the questions I'm going to ask her.
No,
So
I am quite surprised.
So
Yes.
I don't know what is coming out
I
of her
thought
mouth
we went
today.
to a picnic, just a picnic.
By the way,
without
we
any
did.
cameras.
We did have a nice picnic. Look at this beautiful park we're in. This is a small little lake. Diensha is right there behind those people. It's beautiful. We had a nap. Nap.
Yes, look at the dogs.
How nice was the nap? Okay, but
Very,
anyway, I'm
yes.
sorry. Let's get to it. I want to know more. What did you even expect before you came to China? Like, what did you expect life was going to be like for you in China?
I must honestly tell you that I did not know what to expect. Yes, you have told me a lot of things and whatever, but you understand, when you experience it on your own, it is actually totally different. So I must honestly tell you, China has surprised me a lot, that's for sure.
Good or bad?
I'll tell you what I do not like. I still cannot, after 3 months, I am getting more used to it, but I cannot get used to the people that keeps on staring at me as if I'm an alien or something. And the other day at school, I was outside school, and one of these, some of the older ladies were passing me, and she nearly walked into a tree as she was staring and glazing at me. I just thought, be careful, you might hurt yourself. But in any case, she didn't. But I wish that can stop, that they can just be used to other people. But no, I think the freedom, the safety, and the peace, the fact that you have got such a lot of peace.
Peace in the sense of, like, you mean the environment is very quiet, or like just how people are just
The place
very
where I
relaxed?
stay is so quiet. It is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
The apartment is beautiful. The community where I stay, it is quiet. And since you just enter those gates, it is just like a botanical garden that you walk into. I'm still amazed by the vegetation over here and how the plants and the flowers, how it's everywhere next to the road. I actually stole my daughter's e-bike now so that I can go to school on the e-bike.
Yeah, I don't have
Because
an e-bike anymore.
no, I took it because you've got a car. And then
It's different.
no, it's not. So in any case, then I can just drive to school and drive back in the afternoons, and I can check out the view and enjoy fresh air, and the
Yeah.
cool morning breeze just wakes you
Yeah.
up. So where I come from, bikes and pedestrians is a no-go close to a road.
Because people in South Africa drive like maniacs.
And they don't stop for pedestrians. They will not consider any motorbikes, any person driving on a bike. Here, it's bikes and pedestrians first, and then cars. So it's, I don't know. I must honestly tell you, I just love it.
Yeah. Like,
Even
for example, now, right? Look how blue is the sky. Ma, because I'm sorry, I don't know if you know this, but always, like, people say, oh, I edit my videos to
Oh.
make the air look clean, because the
Oh.
pictures that they see it's very gray and polluted. So that's why I always talk about the blue sky, because
today is not even as in clear blue like I have seen previously,
yeah, and
because
still
it is
look
a
how
bit
blue
chilly
is it.
today,
Yeah, it's getting
like a
winter.
winter's day. But no, you do not see any pollution whatsoever.
I think a big thing that a lot of us want to know is what's easier in China compared to South Africa or even any country you've ever visited.
The question is easy, but the answer, because I do not know where to start actually, because I cannot think of one thing that is more easier in my country or where I have been previously. Um, I mean, to travel, it's easy. To go and buy something and only having your phone with you, something that I had to get used to. You are not carrying any money with you except your phone.
Yeah.
That is extremely easy. If you want to order a takeout or something like that, you just order it from an app.
Yeah.
If you want to order clothes or furniture, groceries, whatever you want to buy, you just go on an app. So
And this app, my mom is addicted to this
no,
app.
you are lying. Maybe the first and the second
Taobao,
one.
it's called
You are
Taobao.
lying. You are totally lying.
Let me tell you guys something.
I've
One
got
time I went on my mom's phone, and you know what? I saw she has 44 packages on the way.
Why do you say that?
Because it's shocking.
No, but you've forgotten now that you have been here for 6 years, so you have got everything that you want, and you have also forgotten that you told me when you arrived here the first 3-4 months, you just said when I ever arrive here I will go crazy on Taobao.
Okay, Mom, no need to tell my
because
secrets.
no, but you are exposing me, so I do expose you as well.
Okay, but yeah, Taobao is amazing because it's cheap and the
It's
quality
running in
is
the
good.
genes, you see, and I learned it from you.
Excuse
not you
me,
from
I
me.
learned it from you. But also talking about like convenience, I don't know, I've never actually asked you like, was it difficult to get used to things like WeChat, how everything works on WeChat here and you do literally everything on WeChat? Was it easy to use WeChat?
It was, for me, it hasn't been a problem for the mere fact that I started with WeChat in South Africa already, so that I could communicate with you, you know
Yes.
that. And so it wasn't difficult for me. At school, we are also using WeChat quite a lot. If I want to print things, the app is in English, so it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
One thing I do need to tell you that I do struggle with is translation, although I've got my Google Translate app. And then if I need something or if I want to make sure that it is the right thing, I just use my Google Translate.
Is it working nicely?
Yes,
Or?
it does. It's translating it.
Okay.
Yes.
But sometimes it is difficult. Like the other day, my mom was trying to take one of her because she got cats, well, kittens, and she took one of them to the vet, and it's a girl cat, and she wanted to know like when can she sterilize it, you know, like so that it can't have babies. And then the translation didn't really, it wasn't accurate, so
No,
the
yeah,
guy didn't
because
understand.
the vet couldn't understand me. He couldn't
Yeah.
understand the language that the app gave.
Yeah, so the translation apps, they work, but you need to
I think
understand
it's different
sometimes it's going
dialects
to be
everywhere.
different.
So
Yeah.
in different districts or in
Maybe just
different
check the
areas.
cities
So
or
yeah.
something. I think a big question also what people care about is like how Chinese people treat foreigners. Like I know now you mentioned like you don't like people staring at you, but like when they do interact with you, are they nice? Do you feel like they're a bit rude sometimes because we are foreigners? Like how have you experienced how the Chinese people are towards foreigners?
Nobody, apart from the greeting, where I come from, if you are a friendly person, you greet one another. But I have also learned that cultures differ, and apparently, I might be wrong. I didn't do research on this yet. I would like to. Um, but the majority of Chinese people feel that if you have not been introduced to that person,
Yes.
if you do not know that person as a close friend, then you do not actually greet one another, which is strange for me. I greet everybody. I greet the people the security guards.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, all of them.
At
if
the
they
beginning, when you greeted them, they literally didn't know what to do.
No,
Every
they
time we
didn't know
pass
what
them,
to
I
do.
don't greet them, and then my mom greets
And
them,
then
and
I
they just
thought,
like,
you are so rude. Why are you not greeting me?
me? I'm rude, or the guy was rude?
No, the other people that's not greeting you back. I really thought this is a very rude nation. But now I understand, because it's really maybe also the language barrier. They do not know English that well, because not a lot of Chinese people know how to speak English. It's the first words that I asked you already in
Yeah.
December. Those are the three
How to
words.
say it in Chinese?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
only Niao, Xie, Xie.
Mm.
That's the most important things. And then if they do not know what hello and goodbye means, then they need to go and Google it, because I'm not
Yeah.
going to translate that.
But I
to
think that
Chinese.
does make a difference of where you live in China, because obviously, like maybe when you live in Kunming, like my mom lives like 30 minutes away from me in
The
in
city.
Chengong, yeah. So it's like a smaller sub part of Kunming. So I think like in the center of Kunming, more people speak English, and especially like obviously Shanghai, Beijing, these big cities, more people can speak English there. So I think you also need to remember that if whenever you guys travel to China, it's going to matter where you go of how, you know, how many people can speak English, but the signs, everything is there, right? Like even if you can't speak it, I think then,
Yeah, because most of them are in any case written in English.
yeah, a lot of the people have asked me, how is school, how is your job in China? Like life obviously is a big thing, but you work Mondays to Fridays, 8 to 5, so you had to work a lot. How is the work life? How is the foreigners? How is the education? Just everything.
Um, I have met people the most. I cannot say beautiful. Yes, they are beautiful to me as well, but they are just amazing in China. So it has been one hell of an amazing journey for me so far. Adventure.
One thing I think we can bring up is you told me that, like, especially South African, like foreigners, we are more touchy, like more physical, like give hugs and stuff like that,
Oh,
especially with friends. And you
yes.
told me that was a big thing that kind of got you emotionally, because these kids don't know about hugging and like.
Yeah, not hugging as in hugging, but I mean, if I am going to teach you something and I just say, well done, like a
Yeah.
pat on the shoulder, it's as if they,
Freak out.
she's touching me, you understand? So, and then I just thought, I am not going to change, because at school, at home, they have got their biological mother that looks after them.
Yeah.
And at school, they need to have someone that is also looking after them. And so I continue. If a child is crying and I can see that this child is really not feeling well or whatever, what what better is there actually to just give that child a hug
Yes.
and to listen to the problem and to seek for advice, or give the child advice or take him to the nurse or wherever, you understand, to
Yeah.
interact and to get to the solution of the problem.
When you came here in December, you struggled a little bit with the food. If you guys watched my previous videos.
Oh yes,
I took my mom
forget that first evening.
barbecue.
No, I will never forget the first evening.
Okay, I gave my mom barbecue, but I want to know, how do you feel about food now? Like,
No, it's actually very easy, because the only thing I say is not spicy.
yeah, not
Those are the
spicy.
only two words, and even if I just show them no spice,
That's like,
no
kill,
spicy.
don't kill me.
No spice. So
But also
that's
you buy a lot
wherever
of
I
food.
go. Yes, but I am very, very chuffed, because I could get my favorite foods.
She's talking about like cooking at home.
But the best thing, can I please tell you what is the best thing I bought just when I got into my apartment?
What?
My vacuum cleaner. And it was the cheapest thing in the world. I could not believe that I nearly paid 300 rand in my country,
So that's like
350.
100 RMB.
It's like 100 RMB. And it works like a charm. It is my favorite appliance in my house. My vacuum cleaner.
So that's
The
also
best
just
thing
to
ever.
let you guys know that whenever you do come to China and you don't like Chinese
And
food,
secondly,
it's
the rice
okay.
cooker.
Yeah, my mom got a rice cooker, but our point is like it doesn't matter if you don't like the Chinese food. Like there are so
everything,
many
yeah.
things that you can cook at home, or like KFC, Burger King every now and then.
yes.
And the safety, because like you live by yourself, you can.
No.
How does it differ from South Africa? Like even now we took
You
a
cannot
nap.
compare it. You cannot compare it. That's why one of the first things that I told you was safety. It was safety. I forgot the key the other day in the e-bike. The next morning I got there, I was looking I've got a spare key.
Yeah.
But then as I got to the bike, I saw, oh, what the hell, I forgot the key in the bike. But it was there in the bike.
Yeah.
So, but not just that. If I just think of the flowers next to the road, there is no way in hell you will get one flower bud or any plants like within an hour it will be gone. It will be gone, destroyed.
What?
In South Africa,
The
they will just
flowers and stuff?
they will just take the plants. You do not do those things
Yeah.
because there they cut off trees. Not everybody,
Yeah.
not you know.
Yeah, but yeah,
the
talking about
majority.
that, me and my mom were walking in this park. Like this is really just a small area of it, but we were walking, and my mom told me if we were in South Africa right now, this park would be destroyed.
There will not
And
be something like this.
for me, I don't notice these things anymore living here this long, because you just think, oh, park, beautiful, clean. You don't really see it anymore, but then you realize, wow, there's not even one paper lying around.
Because if they see a dam or a thing like this, number one, you will not enter such a park for free. Never. You will never enter such a park for free. Number two, if you do go into such a park, it will have a 2-meter fence around it with security guards and protecting the people inside the
It
park.
just feels scary.
And then obviously the dam, the water will be used for either washing or whatever, but it will just not, or they will have cattle walking around.
Second last question.
Oh, wonderful.
My mom doesn't love making
I don't
videos.
like this. No, I don't.
Okay, but it's okay.
fine.
We do it for you guys. So,
Okay.
second last question, Ma, is China what you expected it to be, or is it the same, or is it maybe a little bit negative, positive? Please be honest.
It has been quite a big adjustment for me. I cannot lie to you. I think personally, if I was maybe 10 or 20 years younger than what I am now, it would have been so much easier for me. The fact that I am at the age where I am currently, makes it maybe a little bit more difficult.
Why?
Because I am not a person that socialize a lot. I'm not a person that, I'm a loner. I do my own thing.
But talking
So-
about loner, you've made some pretty good friends. Every now and then
I
I want to
did.
go out with my
I
mom,
did.
spend some time with her, and then she's out with other people, but
which is
it's
also
okay.
which is also something that I actually did not do in South Africa. I never actually went out because it was just work the whole time. And
So I'm glad you have that social life now.
yes, I do get out, and the people that I met, and I call them my friends now. They are really true and honest friends. So
So China is good for you. You still enjoy it
yes,
here?
but I am still busy to adapt.
Adapt, okay.
Mentally busy to adapt. If I can say that, to call it that, mentally.
Just adapt to the culture and not people
Just
speaking
knowing
English
that
all
this
around.
is not my birth country. I think that's the main
Okay.
thing. Because every day I will compare something with something.
Yeah, that's true.
The whole time.
Yeah, because my mom has been living in South Africa all her life, so
Yeah, I grew up there, and
it makes a big difference. But anyway, my mom is going back now with Chinese New Year at least. So I think it's also good for you to go back often.
Yes, and I'm actually very scared to go back. I think they're going to hijack me and steal from me the first day because
Yeah, that's true.
I'm so used to now. Imagine if I'm going to drive my car and I just stop my car and leave my key inside. When I
No.
come back, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's true. You get so used to that when you go
And
back,
there-
you need to remember
there
you can't just leave your phone.
I cannot just order a Didi or a whatever
no.
there. You just can't. It just doesn't happen.
But it's good when you come back, you'll appreciate it more. Okay, my last question.
Oh, wonderful.
Can you give some
Superb.
people advice for those who are thinking about moving to China?
Do not hesitate to it.
There you heard it.
Like Nike,
Yeah, just do it.
just do it.
Nike, if you're watching this, sponsor my mom. Look at her fancy Nike shoes.
Oh, yes.
Very comfortable, so just do it. If you're thinking about
Yeah,
coming to
just do
China,
it.
just do it.
Mm.
But yeah.
You will not make a mistake. I can honestly tell you, you will not make a mistake.
But Ma, we appreciate you. I have missed you in my videos. So have my viewers because they ask about you a lot.
Oh, really?
So next time.
So you're not lying to me just to make a video?
No,
You are telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
Okay, I believe you.
And my mom's kittens are waiting for her at home, so we're going to go back home now. We had a nice Saturday picnic.
Yes, not in the car, but on the e-bike.
Oh yeah, on my mom's e-bike.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I can observe.
And I take turns too quickly that my mom says I should relax. I'm going to show her how to drive fast. But anyway, I hope you guys have a nice day and thank you for watching until the end of the video.
See you. Bye.